This episode of the Devinwade Show is powered by The Party Nerds. Visit at The Party Nerds on IG for the latest in nerd culture. Welcome to the party.
DJ Chelsea Lee.
I send a shooter right to your crib, cause niggas been talking about running up. Niggas, they saying they got it. I promise you niggas ain't one of us. I just make a deposit. I promise you niggas, my guns are bust. I'm from the trenches, don't mind your business, and one of my hitters is pulling up.
Hey, I'm on a mission, tryna stack and get it. I'm in the trap running digits. I knock on this top like a fitted. Your name, my block, I spent it. Niggas been out here bitching. These niggas got me all in they mentions. I'm on they mentions. I walk in the mall, I'm grabbing Dior. These bands, they all on the floor. She all in my face, I'm pressing ignore. My face, she pressing ignore. I hop in the party, I'm freaking again. 2020, it's a brand new Benz. You can get hit like Barney and Friends. I said like Barney and
I
Friends.
send a shooter right to your crib, cause niggas been talking about running up. Niggas, they saying they got it, but really them niggas ain't one of us. I just make a deposit. I promise you niggas, my guns are bust. I'm from the trenches, don't mind your business, and one of my hitters is pulling up. I send a shooter right to your crib, cause niggas been talking about running up. Niggas, they saying they got it. I promise you niggas ain't, promise you niggas ain't, promise you niggas ain't.
What's good? What's up, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Devinwade Show. We appreciate y'all tuning in and rocking with us. We got an amazing show for y'all, and I'm going to send you over to our fucking host, Devinwade, the hostess with the mosties.
What up, y'all? I am Devinwade, a.k.a. Dangerous DevWade, a.k.a. Choke Your Mom Out, a.k.a. Choke Your Pop Out. And Garnett Briscoe's a bitch-ass nigga.
Don't drop a bomb on that. That's not something
I'm sorry.
I like
emphasize.
that. She's on point with them bombs,
Got to make it dramatic.
Hey, man.
Is she on point with them bombs? I like how she did that.
I didn't know if the bomb was for the bitch ass or the bird call.
Nah.
It was definitely for the bitch ass
No,
nigga.
it was for you.
It was definitely for the bitch ass
It was just for you.
Look,
It wasn't for being a bitch ass
Why Wally on your
Definitely.
ass again, though?
Garnett, I promise.
Why Wally on your ass
We know
again?
what it was for.
Oh, so hold on. I thought you said it. You said that slick shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
all right.
always on your ass.
Don't touch me. Part of my back, love. Part of my goddamn back.
Listen.
Hashtag Garnett is a bitch ass
Yeah,
nigga.
no, because
Listen.
Garnett loves to mock me on every episode. That's his thing. But appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Of course, it is me, Devinwade DevNasty, and of course, to my left, I've got none other than Pineapple Porter, aka Porter Rich, aka Protection Porter or Porter Protection.
With the new condoms coming out for protection.
Salute to that.
Yes,
yeah.
protection by
today,
Porter Rich.
He's Pyrex.
Investors, get at me, man. Stop sitting back quiet, not doing nothing, busting a move, and then figuring out how y'all gonna eat later.
Yeah.
Like, get at us now.
Yeah. Oh, and he is Pyrex Porter because he does have the Pyrex new crack era.
Oh yeah. Shout to my guy Ito, one of the livest artists right now in the game from up Rochester, New York. I rock with his wave heavy. This the new crack era. Shout to Ito and all the real spitters out there. You heard?
Shout out to him. And then to the left of him, she's back. Y'all know her. Y'all know her from the Sound Only Saturdays. You know, she talks heavy, and a lot of times she comes in dressed crazily heavy. And right now,
I'm chilling today.
she's
With
chilling.
the Louis Vuitton slippers,
Yeah,
so y'all
see,
know.
This is what I'm saying. But it's always like that. Like if y'all really knew what the jeans or the shirt or the what do you call that? What do you call
This
it?
is a leather headband.
Okay.
Made out
You
of
know.
Louis Vuitton asshole. That's what it is. It's definitely
Hold
Louis
on,
Vuitton.
wait. Hold on. Louis Vuitton asshole. What is that?
I don't know. I just know it's Louis Vuitton, and
But if it was asshole, it'd have to be the person. Like it's
Right.
I mean, you don't
You
know
mean
what
like
they asshole
animal's
made out
ass?
of? Nah,
Listen.
that's Louis Vuitton asshole, man.
Wally
That's what that
dress.
is. I know what it look like.
Wally dress code reminds you that it reminds me that I'm still struggling.
Yeah.
It reminds me. It's motivation. It makes me
Yeah.
want
There's a lot of motivation
That's
in here,
why.
you know?
Listen, that's why I'm gonna continue to dress bad because I'm scared for her to go shopping with her and then she be picking out shit that I'm just like, nah. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not purchasing
I'm
that.
like, you are, though.
Right.
It's like no,
You
I'm not
already
buying
know.
those Givenchy boots.
Yeah.
Or
Oh
whatever
no.
the fuck.
If Wally picking out the outfit, you better at least sell
I
like,
need
what,
her
a
to
nickel?
take me shop.
A nickel, cool, right? A nickel.
A nickel's a good, yeah.
You can do something with a nickel
I
for a
can
little
actually do
outfit.
something with a stack. A stack is all right.
Right. I think you brought me back
But
something crazy.
what do you
know?
mean do something? You mean one outfit?
That's like
what
one
Nah,
item.
I can get you multiple outfits for sure on any budget.
Not with the
I
nickel.
got you.
With the nickel?
With the nickel, I could do something.
You
too.
Look, her
because
face
you know
got-
how to know. You know how to adjust. You can.
Yeah,
you can
we
adjust.
can make it.
Everything ain't
Yeah,
gotta
we
be
can
crazy.
make it work.
Well, we'll see. Next to her is yeah, I don't believe her. Next to her is of course we already called him a bitch ass nigga, Wavy Crockett.
I already did my call. I gotta
Drop
do it
the
again.
bomb.
Yes.
All right. Denzel Deacon.
Already know what it is, man. Garnett Briscoe, comedian, philanthropist. What else am I?
Deacon.
I'm a,
You never did
marine
philanthropy.
biologist.
You
I'm
never-
a deacon.
Marine biologist.
Don't tell me what I'm capable of.
I'm
and
just saying, like,
that's
what you
I am.
know
It was
about
something
marine
else.
biology?
Huh?
What you know about marine biology?
I know a lot.
Tell me something.
I know that you gotta take a spaceship in order to do it.
Nigga, you don't know nothing about no
At
marine
all.
nothing, nigga. You only trying to swim in some pussy, nigga.
It was some other new shit
hold
he
on.
just said he
That's what that
was.
means?
Live.
That means swimming.
Marine biologist.
That's like
So
ocean
you're in the
marine
army
and the
or
water.
something
No,
like that.
the
You're
Marines
in the military.
are different from the army.
Turn it off.
The Marines are different.
Turn his mic off.
See,
Turn
Yo,
the mic off.
But earlier you told me you was some new shit. Like besides the deacon, the pastor, the philanthropist, the activist, it was something earlier. You had added something to it. I forgot what the fuck it was.
I forgot too. Sometimes, I mean, I'm pretty much everything, man. I do it all.
You're a jack
I do
of
it
all
all.
trades.
Yeah, something like that.
Jack off.
And now, thank you. So we've added Marine to that. You're a Marine. We've added
I'm
Marine.
a Marine and a marine biologist.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah. He's a real nigga. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
We got it going on now.
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
heavy.
he definitely does, man.
I just brought
Listen,
that action.
what kind of hydration is going on right now? We're
We
healthy.
need to drink water.
We're healthy as
I
hell.
need some
The ladies
too.
know.
I'm parched.
The ladies know.
Listen, man, y'all know that y'all could bring me a drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an alcoholic, but come on.
Shout to Cint, Angelina, the lovely.
A little water.
Listen,
Right.
it's party
right
time
here.
when we come here. But speaking of water and wet and wetness.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. I need to know because this is the ladies' show, and we really wanted to find out the truth and how ladies feel about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? That we talk about here as the nasty boys and girls. And I want to know, does head count as a body?
Stumped her.
Damn.
Hard question.
That's a hard question.
It's
Chelsea,
not, it ain't that
I
hard.
don't know. That is
hold on.
hard.
First off, don't go calling for Chelsea to
No,
fucking.
because
So you mean?
I got your back, girl. I got your back.
Specify the question and clarify.
So-
you mean them giving or receiving? What are you saying?
Either way.
on either end, does head count?
It does. You know why it counts? I'm gonna tell you something. If you could get an STD while doing it, it counts.
Yo, Chelsea Lee is a fucking genius, man.
You don't get an STD from fingering somebody. That ain't true.
how?
How you gonna do that?
Man, they got
Unless you-
syphilis all times. It's
Yo,
like all
hold on.
types
On
of
the
shit.
finger, like
No, but you can do that and then wipe your face.
Yo,
the next
you know
thing
what?
know,
So you
it's
wash
like-
your hands.
People
You know what?
out here dirty. You don't know. Even in the moment, you don't know what he's doing. He could have been down there tasting it, and then now it's in his
Yo,
mouth.
you know what? You know what? I like that, Garnett. I like that because you could go for a finger taste joint.
But
mean,
who fingers anymore
I think-
over the age of like
Yeah,
fucking
that's like-
25?
I think it'd be a lot about perception and the actual people. Because if I like you and I'm digging you and I'm in my loose magoose bag, I'm young, whatever, and I just decide to
Loose
dive
magoose.
in the box, not knowing if I'm going to be able to get all the way in, but I dive in face first. And you might think like, oh yeah, he ain't getting the pussy. Like I came up on him. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, I'm really thinking like, nah, you ain't really come up on me because you didn't get the best shit. I gave you the appetizer. You didn't get the entree. You feel me? Like, so it's how you,
Listen.
I think it's perception. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women used to think that back in the day, like, oh, well, if he just ate me. He ain't, you know what I'm
hit it.
saying?
He
Yeah, he
hit
ain't
it.
But they don't realize that a lot of niggas was just like, nigga, all I wanted to do was lick the ass.
Right. Like,
Very true.
I was
There's
happy
a
with
lot of
that.
ass lickers out
Yeah.
there.
There,
Shit, I'm one. I look ass on a quick second. Tastes like 32 cents if it's clean.
listen.
If you know, you know.
Hold on. You think
That's
it's 32? 32?
Maybe 35, 36. It depends on the grade of the asshole at that point. I don't know.
it gotta be clean.
I think it's more like 27.
You think it's 27 cents? All right,
do.
so what's the arrangement of coins that equal 27?
So this is what I'm saying. So it's definitely 2 pennies. It's only
gotta be
two.
pennies. It gotta
There's
be
only
pennies.
2 pennies in there. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you doing it. 2 dimes, nickel, 2 pennies.
And it definitely has to be a nickel.
The thought process right now is ridiculous. 2 dimes, 2 pennies. That's all.
Have you ever tasted an asshole?
Hold on.
This is experience
Well,
here,
you know,
baby.
hold on, pause. Wait a minute.
You tasted an asshole.
We got a confession.
No, it's not a confession. Come on, y'all always trying to get me with the fucking confession.
Yo, let's
I'm
get
just
it.
being honest
All
here,
right.
okay?
Okay.
That's what we
Trust me,
love.
females, we can agree if a
guy
dude-
licked your ass.
right, and ate your pussy, you definitely licked some ass and licked your own pussy. So you've tasted it. You had a taste of your own shit.
I'm talking.
I don't think you
Not
feel.
shit, but
listen,
just your own.
I don't think you understand like that 9-volt battery. It's like
Yes.
a battery. It's
Yes.
like Yeah, you taste like Duracell.
That's what booty tastes like?
Yeah, it kind of has that to
If
it.
it's clean.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ass tastes like batteries.
It kind of got a battery taste. It's like it's a nickel. It's a metallic.
It's the copper.
Metallic.
It's the copper, bro.
What's There's nothing in the ass that's copper though.
The fuck is y'all eating out here? What is y'all eating, like female robots?
Who are they eating? Right.
The fuck y'all y'all eating the Tin Man
But
out?
Wally, we don't know. We never licked ass.
Exactly.
They know.
Wait.
I'm confused. I'm like, where's the copper taste coming from? I'm confused.
Man,
I don't
listen,
know. It's just
from your body.
It's just a fact.
Listen,
How are we producing that? I need to know.
I've been super beyond freaky with a bad one or two where I definitely got to that ass and
Hey,
it
they
still
don't taste
tasted
like-
like skin, not a robot.
Did you stick
I
your
don't know.
tongue in the
These
booty
niggas
hole?
talking about, you know batteries. Listen, let's be all honest. When you used to put your tongue to the battery when you was little, you get the
You
little
shocked.
tingle.
Yeah.
You get shocked. So you mean tell me y'all was eating ass, getting shocked? What the fuck is that?
Shock, but it's definitely a little tingle there.
Yeah,
I guess no matter
Yeah.
what, 2 pennies and a nickel is definitely relevant in that taste. Definitely relevant.
It's like we did a weird.
Maybe.
Well, at least
maybe
I know
need to
y'all
check-
was eating ass in the same area. Y'all was eating some of the same, like, similar asses. And y'all, yeah, I get it.
They
Okay.
tasting the same shit.
Oh, it's
Nasty
something in the
boys
water.
for real.
Something in the water. You thinking?
It gotta be because both of y'all was eating like the robot butts. Where like it was
They
like,
wasn't robots, man.
why did the ass taste electrical?
That's something I don't know. I just know every
I'm
time
Googling
I've
it.
tried to do
Please,
that,
we need to
it's
get-
been that. I don't know.
Why does asshole taste like battery, right?
Hold on. Did you Google it?
Yeah, I'm about to Google it.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
There might be an ingredient in there.
Oh
She
shit.
said it might be right, Chelsea.
Chelsea does Google and find out shit, y'all. She's
Listen, man.
she's our
You know
Googler.
what it is? You know
Come back
what,
to me in a couple minutes.
Hold on,
No,
you know what
I gotta
it is?
figure
You know
it
what
out.
it is? These females out here wearing that fake jewelry and it's absorbing in their
Listen,
skin.
come on. She had to take it to something bougie.
It's either the fake
seeping
jewelry.
in.
It's either the fake jewelry or the fake deodorant y'all was just talking about that y'all say gives
Hold
them
on.
aluminum.
Hold on.
Maybe y'all tasted
Hold on.
aluminum in their ass.
We gonna really get to that, but I still want to get your opinions for real.
Yes, it's a body.
It's a body.
I'm gonna agree with Chelsea.
It's a body. It's a body.
I'm gonna say it's a body because it's a form of sex.
You're
don't have
inserting something into something else.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's not a body if I do it, if I just eat. If she just taught me, it's not a body.
So what is it?
It's half. It's attempt to murder. It's an attempt. It's an attempt. I show her a murder. I show her a body.
I was there, yeah, because you can't too much like go back and like brag just about that. Like it's an
attempt.
gotta finish it.
It's an attempt. It's not
an
a
attempt.
manslaughter.
It's not a manslaughter. It's an attempt. Because a manslaughter is like when you damn near go all the way, but you really don't body it. You don't kill it. So they charge you with
You can
manslaughter.
kill it though.
But you got to kill it,
Yeah,
get
they
a
be
first
killing it
degree.
with the tongue. Heavy.
Wait, I can't find the answer, but on Urban Dictionary, y'all ever heard of 9-volting?
Uh-oh.
I've never heard of 9-volting, but it says,
I guarantee you got something to do
what
with
is the
asshole.
similarity between 9-volt battery and a woman's butthole?
Whoa!
And someone said, even though you know it's wrong, you feel like you need to put your tongue on it anyway.
Oh, so that's
9-volting is the process of putting your tongue on a woman's anus.
Well, we need to rewrite that.
We need-
Urban
yeah,
Dictionary,
because
I'm
Right.
about
So
to do that
they
shit all the way.
basically just agree with what I said. You
But-
ain't had no business putting your tongue there if that shit
Yeah,
sparked
but-
like a battery,
But
bitch.
somehow.
It says the feeling you receive when licking a 9-volt battery is the same kind of tingling feeling when you are
It's
licking
relevant.
the anus.
It's relevant.
Yo,
Wow.
look at this.
It's
Look at this.
relevant.
It's
It's relevant.
He's a marine
Dictionary.
biologist.
Listen, I told y'all.
Oh, you were serious?
Heavy
I
on the
can't.
marine too, cause I be out here heavy on the marine, bro. You
Listen,
understand?
nah,
Listen,
respect.
Wally, Chelsea.
Respect, B.
If y'all cleaning your assholes right, nasty girls. If y'all cleaning your assholes right,
Right.
it tastes like a 9-volt battery, couple nickels, couple pennies.
2
No.
dimes.
This might be gross too, but I heard
2
the
pennies.
period
Oh wow!
is
No,
like
you
a
taking it?
penny.
See,
It's like a penny, right? And a penny is like iron or copper.
Maybe the iron. Maybe it's something to
What
do
you
with
say?
iron with the
That makes
butt
sense.
too.
When they on their period?
She might be high in iron.
When a woman has her period, like to men, it smells like what? Iron? It smells like a penny.
it smells like a blood. Women's
So that's
period
iron.
blood smells
Oh, this-
like yeah.
this-
anybody's blood.
I
Anybody's
wouldn't
blood.
know.
This going in the
Anybody's
wrong
blood.
direction.
It's not just us.
This going in the
Anybody's
wrong
blood.
direction. So he says it's not. What do you say? It's a body.
nah, that's not a body.
Of course a guy would
I
say
don't
that.
think that's a
Of
body.
course.
Well, no, that's not something.
Devin,
like,
what do you think?
No,
sir?
I don't listen. I can't count a Jones sucking me off as a body, or else I got a way bigger body list if I just
But
go
so
from
even
suckle.
if you
See, put it like this. How about this? It's an honorary body. You're not really a body. It's an honorary body.
Like an honorable mention.
She made you
Cause no, yeah, that's why I said it's an honorary body, because if my girl come to me and be like, no, I didn't fuck those niggas, I just sucked them until they bust off, I'm gonna be like just as upset. Maybe more.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
more.
you're saying it's a body.
Now you know what? Now,
So it's
now
a
that,
body.
Now that you mention that, now that y'all mention that, like if she go crazy till I pop,
Right.
with just pop off the top pop, then
Top pop.
right, she might have bodied me. I
Thank you.
might say she bodied me.
No,
If-
think
if-
of it this way. You go to a girl and you say, how many guys have you been sexual with? She said, I'm a virgin. Okay, I'm about to hit it. But I sucked off 20 dudes in the past month.
Still
You gonna
a
be like,
virgin.
no, you're gonna count those as bodies though.
Still a virgin.
But you're gonna count those as bodies.
Nope.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I refuse to do that.
How many dick sucks is a
And
body?
you gonna look at her mouth different.
Now,
okay, here we
now,
go. How many dick sucks is a body?
It's gonna have to equal up to something. I like a good 5.
5
I was
dick
thinking
sucks for
5.
one body?
I was thinking 5. That number came to my head too. That's trifling.
aggressive.
Hold on.
That's
What
mad
you- what
aggressive.
is he
That is
saying?
mad aggressive, but I don't know why that number came
So
up. for me.
he basically saying you dealing with a woman, you know what I mean? If she got 5 dick sucks out that she didn't do anything with, you could add the 5 up to one body.
If she got 5 dicks that she already
That she sucked.
That she
Yeah.
topped off.
That she could just count those as like, no, it's not
Other
5 dick
dudes.
sucks. Yeah, one body. 5.
That
she
don't
count
make no
all
sense.
5 as one?
Yeah, one body.
Oh hell no.
She counting every
If
single
your girl
one.
came to you and told you that,
Hell
you gonna
no.
tell her, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Hell no.
No, but I'm looking at it on the flip side too, where it's like if I just go and eat her out, like that's not a body to me. That's how I'm looking at that.
Yeah, not to me at all.
That's not considered a body, so I can't force that on a woman either. You feel what I'm saying? Be like, yo, well, nah, you suck that nigga dick, so that's a body. No, you were sexually active with him.
Nah, so
You did
this
some
is
shit,
it always
but-
comes back to how you feel when it's your girl. So if
Exactly.
your girl's like, nah, I just let like 40 niggas eat me out. How many bodies is that?
Divide that by 5. What's that? 8? That's 8, right?
That's it.
But her having 40 niggas
She keeps
eating her
saying
out.
these
her-
numbers
listen,
like
Was it 40?
40. Divided by it's 6.
40
5 times 6 is 40.
possibly
5 times 6 is 30.
Yeah, she tripping.
Pensacola High. Told y'all.
Sorry.
Told y'all.
But listen,
She's been exposed.
5 times 8 is 40.
hey, correct me if
My
I'm
bad.
wrong. Her having 40 guys that say that they ate her out.
Oh, that was 9.
It's kind of like more acceptable or more possibly acceptable than her sucking 40 niggas off. She's saying she had 40 guys that ate her out.
Yeah.
Versus her being the one that gave out 40 head jobs.
Yeah, you're right.
Head job.
Yeah, because then she
She
get the
might
little.
have been a finesser.
Yeah, she's a little Kim. Like
She
little
been
Kim
finessing.
talked about that
She
a lot.
ain't even really like, give out no crazy top. She just been letting, letting them get sloppy all stupid.
Yeah. Well, speaking of,
I'm not saying that I'll take that. I'm just saying that it's probably different
take
and it's
it,
a
Richie.
possibility. No, don't say what I'll take.
listen, but listen.
I know what you gonna
Speaking of sloppy all stupid, you know what I'm saying? Some of us we get sloppy drunk. Today, nobody sloppy drunk on the Devinwade Show. I'm drinking.
I got Henny in this cup. What are you talking about?
Oh, you got
What is
Henny.
you- What
Hold
is you
on.
talking about?
So you got Henny in your cup.
Most definitely.
That's why he think he a marine
So let me ask you this:
Right.
since you got Henny in your cup, is Henny dick a real thing?
Henny dick is definitely a real thing. I drop that
Hell yeah.
off every now and then. You
Absolutely.
understand that?
You
Go
drop
get
'em?
this Henny dick. Honestly,
Absolutely.
bro, like I'm not super big on Henny. I'm drinking it because it's here. I do like cognac though. So on times I give out cognac cock. Like if I'm drinking Remy, that's cognac. If I'm drinking E&J for some odd reason I want to throw my life away.
Hold on,
drink
I was about to
E&J.
say
If I'm
E&J.
drinking Douce, what else is in that cognac category?
Oh, I know for sure. They got. I call
Remy
it.
Martin?
I know. I call
Yeah,
it. What
like
my
Remy
new
Martin.
thing is, and it's definitely a guarantee. Just like Henny, it's gonna have you show up. I like to call it 2 killer.
What's that?
It's tequila, but I call it
Tequila's
2
my
killer because when I
shit.
drink it, like that's what I'm going over there for. 2 killer.
Oh, okay. That's like for me, man. I don't. Like if I drink past a certain limit, it's like a fine line threshold for me. You know what I'm saying? If I take it too far, I know the sip that I got to. Where it's like this dick don't work
Yep,
no more.
at all.
Funny
It's a
fun
lost
fact.
cause.
Fun fact.
But that's the
tequila
thing-
is the only upper.
That's it.
Tequila
Listen.
is the only
It is.
upper out of all the liquor.
See?
I've drinking tequila almost my whole life. All the other alcohols is downers. They're depressants. Tequila is the only upper, and it's the best alcohol you could drink if you're trying to like tighten up and lose weight. So
The healthy, one of the healthiest too.
one of the
shit.
healthiest.
Yeah,
Nah, it is.
one of the
Fun
healthiest.
fact.
Tequila got a bad name on it. I'll say this because maybe now people are drinking it because it's like a health thing, but like if you go to back a couple years ago, people would be like, nah, I'm not drinking that because I have some of my worst nights on tequila. Tequila would turn a church mouse into something crazy, bro.
I think that's when they used to, but back in the day, they used to do more crazy shit with the tequila. It was known for being drunk with worms, wild shit. Like now it's a little bit different where like they smoothing it out, they finessed it for us.
Nah, them shit's been there, bro. We late.
Nah, y'all didn't have...
they didn't just start creating smooth tequila this year. Like, it's there.
No. Because back in the day, people was drinking Patron. Patron is not a tequila even
How
from Mexico.
How far is back in the day, though? I'm talking literally like 3 or 4 years ago.
You was drinking Patron 3 or 4 years ago?
I like tequila.
What kind of tequila were you drinking?
10
years.
I like what's that? Diddy's tequila. What's that?
De Leon.
I really like that. The regular Casamigos.
Casamigos lit.
Jose. Like,
but you're drinking
Jose Cuervo is trash.
I mean,
but Jose Cuervo is
the gold one is bad.
Reposado though.
What'd you say?
Jose Cuervo is a Reposado.
See, I don't even know what that
Oh
means.
yeah,
That's like
she talking about
restoration.
some
The gold tequila. That's
Yeah,
the gold
reparations.
tequila.
It's like the level past silver.
So you got the clear, which is like the
best.
the youngest one, and then once the darker it gets, the older it is.
It ages in the barrel. That's
Yeah.
why it's got the smell and that barrel taste.
But back to what you said, that's definitely a true thing and a such thing because Henny, the right amount of Henny could have you whatever, just like the right amount of the right drink, tequila, whatever you do. But I think when you do like take that one sip too many, that thing go from here
to
like,
this. What they say, it's a proven fact that it can mess up with your whole erectile like scenario. It's a depressant, like Chelsea said.
And what's
like,
all liquor?
No, Hennessy.
Oh.
Like cognac. But it specifically said Hennessy, but when a guy be like lit on that, I had a guy, he couldn't even get up. He was just like, he was having a hard time.
Yo, listen.
Smelling Henny guys is the worst smelling ever.
Hold on. So no nigga that was drinking Hennessy never had intercourse with you.
Never killed you.
Exactly.
That's what he wanted to say. Never killed you, slaughtered you. Gave you a night to remember.
But I had one that like he drunk too much.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
backfired.
Backfired. He could not get, like, he was just having the hardest time. I was like,
No.
don't even worry about it.
Now, this is the thing. If you was frustrated that night,
you
do not understand that man's frustration.
He was embarrassed.
It's nothing worse than trying.
But when the thing is like, when you trying and it's not even hard.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, there's nothing like trying to. It's nothing like trying to slam soft dick
what are you trying
into
to
a vagina.
Do? So what is your thought process in that? Because
Hold on, no, it is. Listen.
He's
it's
praying.
because you throwing Hail Marys. What happens is. You know this is the entrance, and what happens when your joint is soft is right this, and then when it hit the joint, it bent up, it hit the fold.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So once that elbow give in, it's curtains for you, and then your mind start fucking with you, and you wanted to do it so bad, it's over.
And then we
think about it too much.
Right,
Listen,
we're going to bed.
Just let it be. Just suck it off.
But I'm saying that's bad that y'all like that though, because don't do that. Don't just give up like that. Like, it's some
You
females
can't
out there.
motivate a limp dick, though.
Exactly.
No.
And you know what guys do? They be like,
oh,
you suck it, get it out again.
No, listen.
No, you just got a weak dick tonight.
I thought what you thought, Chelsea. The dick could not be motivated once it goes limp. Once I bust, I give you all that energy. I thought that till one day I met a young shorty that said, and she said, oh no, it's getting back up. I'm like, listen, I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to like really like lay down. She's like,
no, it's there.
She like, no, you ain't going nowhere. Come here. And no bullshit. She went to work. She got what she wanted. And I didn't. I'm just like really like thinking like you're not going to be able to do it.
If we want to put the effort in. But
she was like a dick EMT, nigga. She just brought your shit back.
I'm just saying, if you really rock with the homie now, if it was like some one night stand shit, then fuck it, you better let him go. Dude, if you really rock with it, you like that shit, then get it up.
Yeah, that shit is frustrating because, you know, I don't know if y'all ever been in this situation. I definitely want to find out from the because the ladies sometimes will be knowing what we really be going on. But, you know, one of the most frustrating things is a situation where you drunk too much and then your shit fucking folding up on you and there's a wrap for you. And that could fuck with your head. Does anybody here have any stories of trying to beat that system and go in the cheat code? And you know what the cheat code is, right? You don't know the cheat code?
Viagra.
Juicing. juicing, nigga, steroids, nigga.
Oh no.
Yeah, listen. No, not those kind of steroids. We talking about dick steroids.
I know.
Yeah. We talking about juicing.
Big juice.
Yeah. We talking about big juice.
Blue
Real
pill?
juice.
Oh, I had a crazy experience with that, man.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Let me tell the story.
Is the juicing going wrong?
Yeah. It was juicing going wrong. So I'm gonna speed it up, brief it up real quick. I'm in the county. I'm doing a 360 bid. I get on work release. I'm on work release from the county jail. We're working at a pallet company in Paulsboro, wood company. We just take old pallets, run them through the machine breaker, and break them down into old pieces, and then build new ones. Anyway, I met a shorty while I was going on lunch, like to the little store. They used to let us go on lunch, get a little lunch, come back to the job. I met a shorty that was in those apartments, like right around Paulsboro. Shout to Paulsboro, all the homies around there, around like Washington Street. Shout to Paulsboro, shout to Washington Street. They know what I'm talking about. I'm familiar, I'm everywhere. Now listen, shorty, we met, we set the date up like, okay, this the day, you coming to work. When you take your lunch, come to the crib, it's on, whatever. I'm like, ooh, it's on. And I'm around all old heads that work at this pallet place. The old heads, they like, I can't really drink like that. Cause I'm in the county, I'm in jail. I don't want to get sent back or nothing. So I'm like, I'm trying to find a way to make sure I can perform. The old heads like, man, you gotta get the John. You gotta get the V. I'm like, the V? They like, yeah, the Viagra. I'm like, I never really tried Viagra. They like, man, no. That it's another one, a Cialis. What's the other one? Cialis. They like either that or the Cialis. Listen, you gonna be straight, bro. You gonna go to rock star shit. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, they got him right there. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get one. So
where they had him at?
Corner store bodega in Camden. They told me right where we catch the bus at. Right where we
a lot of times you got to speak Spanish to get them. They won't give them to niggas that's not Spanish.
We walked from the county jail to the bus stop, so that was the beauty of it. We walked to the bus stop, catch the bus right down there to the joint. So the bodega was open. I got my Viagra that morning. Right?
Viagra.
I go to work. I'm plotting. I'm coming to perform. I'm feeling like a rock. I'm gonna be a rock star. This shit go down. So like a half hour before the lunchtime, I go ahead. Drink that shit down. Next thing you know, the break come. Everybody break. I speed the shorty crib. Yeah, I'm feeling like I feel different too, like something juicing up in me. So I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't no answer. Trying to call her, text her, where you at? I'm here. I'm
next
at the
thing
crib.
you know, your dick knocking on the door.
Yeah, next thing you know, my dick Ray rammed the door down like a cop ram. I'm like, yo. Next thing you know, I don't even get no reply, bro. I just said, fuck it. I had to go back. We only got like an hour break. By the time I get back to the pallet place, bro,
she hit you.
No, she ain't fucking hit me, nigga. It hit me. The Viagra hit me. Fucking me, she hit me. The Viagra hit me. I'm walking around a whole wood shop with the hardest wood in the shop. I'm like trying, like, I'm ready to flip it. I'm ready to flip it and put it like under my shit so I can cut the pressure and trim him back down.
Flip it in your waistband?
You put it.
That's what you gotta do.
You gotta put it in the belt line.
That's some super bad shit, man.
Listen.
That nigga said he did that one time. He blew a load in his belly button, man.
No. Well, you rather do that. You rather blow a load in your belly button than really, because if you know about having like a hard meat for no reason, like you're not going nowhere to do nothing. Like you can't stay like that.
Yeah.
That's
Wait, but
uncomfortable.
I will have a question about that. Is the Viagra hardness the same as like if you're horny hard, or is it just like hard dick and you're like,
I can't really say if it was the same.
So,
I know.
No.
It seemed different.
The difference is like you.
like, can you feel it?
We don't get that hard unless it's like morning wood. Like
Right.
That's equivalent where it's like, damn, like I'm stiff for absolutely no reason. Like something gotta I gotta piss. I gotta get up. I gotta drain the weasel.
It's
like,
a different ruggedness. It's a different ruggedness.
That shit does that, but you can't
It's not
turn
like
that
horny.
off.
You know what?
You
know
can't
what?
piss and it's over. Like
Exactly. That's what made me feel like it was different. I couldn't control it.
Yeah, so it wasn't like you were lusting for
when
something. It was just like hard dick for no reason.
When you getting ready for sex, right? When you know you're about to get some sex, or you just laying down with your shorty and you just see that she just turn over and you see that crazy angle and your shit just automatically get rocked up. But then she might not want to do nothing. Your joint gonna pipe down.
Yeah.
It's going, she gonna shut it down. When this shit, listen, I knew I wasn't doing nothing. She wasn't home. She wasn't calling me. He was like, well, you done put that in me. You better do something, figure out something.
Can I ask you a question?
went back to work.
Absolutely.
Did it hurt?
It was uncomfortable. It was starting to be.
it
It didn't hurt. It was starting to be uncomfortable. I'm back in the job. I'm really trying to do my work. It's a bunch of motherfucking dudes around.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm in a fucking wood shop.
Yeah.
I was ready to send my dick through the pallet cutter. Like, man, listen, this
nigga went back to
Why
work.
can't you
Dick
just go in the
harder than
bathroom and
Chinese
just, like-
arithmetic.
listen, they was laughing like shit at me. Like, Rich, how'd it go? I'm like, man, it didn't go nowhere. Like, fuck you mean? Get
You
away
can't
from
go
me.
in the bathroom and just jerk it off.
Yo,
Man,
nah.
ain't nobody trying. That could be a long jerk.
Yeah. Listen.
First of all, you took some shit that's going to have your shit like you already know. That's like beating your dick after you go drink a bottle of Henny.
Yeah.
You're going to be a whole fool.
Yeah. Nah, it don't work like that. You can't just beat it away. It don't work, yo.
So how long does it take to come down?
Yo, I had a crazy situation because, most people, the crazy situation come from being left hanging. You know what I'm saying? And what happened with me was, I told y'all, like, on the first episode, I had ended up with, like, a celebrity joint that I liked or whatever like that. And we went from Raw to Yondom, and it was a wrap. Because when you go from feeling everything it was a wrap. But it fucked with me mentally, where, when I was, jumping back in the game with something else, I just wanted to, I was like, no, I'm coming extra hard. You feel what I'm saying? So I ends up getting one of them joints from one of the, like, the bodega situations. You know what I'm saying?
Which one did you get?
It was the Viagra joint. Okay. So situation gets lined up. I actually, I'm a dumb nigga because I had it sold, like it's going down. I tell Shorty, hold on a second, let's chill for a minute. Let's watch, you know what I mean? Let's finish watching this and then we can get to it, whatever. And I really go and I pops the joint because I know I need that time for him to kick in. Situation happens where all of a sudden her phone start ringing like crazy. We ignoring her. We start kissing, all that type of shit. Phone ringing like crazy. She go check the phone. She go on there. It's somebody yelling in the phone, like crazy yelling. I hear a lady voice. Family emergency. Something with her aunt. Like, you gotta get over here. Da, 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 da. So she's like, yo, I'm outside of that studio that I dropped you off. I'm like, oh shit. The lady comes up to the door. She leave out. Now I'm cool for about 10 minutes with the timing. Next thing you know, that leap, you know what I mean? It start getting a little, you know what I'm saying?
Like, leap of faith.
Yeah. Once that, and next thing you know, at one point it just, and then it's just stuck there. And it was the most uncomfortable day ever.
You just had to wait?
Yeah, it's like literally nothing you can do. You could try to beat it. I tried to beat it out. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening.
Let me flip. Can we play flip sides real quick? Now, y'all, the women, right? Okay, y'all obviously don't have a piece to get hard. Y'all got a piece to get wet, right? I guess that's what it get, right? When y'all in the mood and it gets ready, it get wet, it drips, right?
Some of them clits is big, man. I don't know.
Hold on.
Some of them shits be looking like doorknobs. I have no.
No, but I'm just talking about
hard.
I'm just talking about. You're right. They right man had little hard clits, but I'm just talking about. Okay, y'all get soaked, right? So imagine if they had like a pill out there or something that gets y'all automatically super soaked. Right?
Well, you don't have to. You have KY.
But listen,
but it's just happened.
I'm just saying, if you had to deal with something like what we saying,
you put a pad
you go
on.
take this shit, you're dripping like
and you
shit.
Go about your
now
day.
the nigga can't make it.
You know what you do?
Put a pad on.
Yep.
And go about your day.
Yeah, their situation is different.
Okay, the pad gonna soak all that
shit.
Yeah,
they in a different
even if it keep dripping all day.
Yeah,
it's a like
bro, they bleed, bro. Yeah, so they say
they
not
7 days.
Yeah,
what you think?
they not.
Put the pad in.
Yeah, we be alright. We be chilling.
So y'all always
getting
like,
over. This ain't nothing new.
Right,
y'all always getting over.
But we be alright.
Y'all always find a way to get over shit, make it
Go
easier.
home, get the vibrators.
Exactly.
We cool.
Oh, y'all straight no matter
Right.
what. Yeah, you know what? Damn, y'all do got it easy when y'all could just do shit like that. What about you, Garnett? You ever ran into a situation?
Yeah, man. A couple. Shit. One was my Viagra experience was a little bit different. Actually, talk about what we was talking about earlier was that I went over. I end up popping a pill. Went over to girl crib. Everything fine and dandy. A nigga like me leave the condoms.
Oh my
so
God.
it's like
that's the worst.
No, but the thing was confused me. We've been having sex, like
it don't matter.
We've been without the condom, but today she was just like, nah, bro. Like I felt bad about them other times, so now you got to put that on. It's like, damn, I just popped. I didn't tell her that. I just popped it, John.
So get your ass in the corner store. Go to the corner store.
It was we talking like 3 a.m. What it was?
You should have hit that porter. Get that protection porter.
We definitely
that's why protection. Porter protection coming soon.
I ended up just eating her out, and
Damn.
Yeah, but
Hard as hell.
no, but the thing is, with that Viagra experience, it wasn't a bad thing at all. So my dick was like, it showed up before actually I did. Like on soft though, it just let me know, like, yeah, nigga, like the blood is here. Like whenever you ready, I'm with it. Like it was on soft, but it looked hard. Like I got undressed. Like I was mad, like impressed with myself. I'm sitting in front of her, like yeah, like it's lit. So it got regular hard. Like the thing is, this pill was like actually amazing because the dick acted on his, like it acted accordingly.
So
but
it looked hard, but wasn't hard.
nah, but when I got hard, it was fully there. But it went down when it was supposed to. So like I knew I wasn't getting no
following
ass
directions.
afterwards, and but that shit was like that for 3 days, bro. I was walking around for 3 days.
Damn.
With
What?
like, I'm sitting, yeah, bro.
That's awkward.
3 days. No, but my dick wasn't hard. What I'm saying, it looked like it was hard. So I'm sitting here.
But it
with,
felt regular.
yes, that's
That's
what I mean.
crazy.
It
That's
was no
different.
thing. Like I'm walking
You was
to
walking around
Walmart.
like a big gummy bear.
Hey, yo, I'm going to Walmart and Target, and it's like I'm like you can see the chat. Like I'm like, damn, like this shit kind of lit. So
This
that
nigga wearing
experience wasn't really that
nigga
bad.
wearing
like,
ball gray sweatpants.
Definitely.
He just
I was showing.
You wanted to show off.
That is
Hey, you
crazy.
gonna see this dick? Somebody gonna see it.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad though.
That's
My
kind of wild,
experience.
man. It was actually something that Garnett wanted to talk about, man. It had me laughing the other day and shit. We was talking about childhood games.
Oh
Games,
yeah, bro.
games that we played as kids and shit like that, man. And we wanted to just, bust it up and reminisce
Yo,
about some of them
listen.
shits, man.
Has anybody in here ever heard of the game Hide the Belt?
Yes.
Hold on.
We used to play hide the belt.
Hide the.
What's up,
Hide the
Mom?
Belt was
Wow, people know about
We
it.
used to play hide
fire.
the belt.
Never
In
played
middle
hide
school.
the belt.
Shout out to my cousin. Shout out to my friends out east because Malcolm and Brandon, yo, we used to play hide the belt all the time. So for the people that don't know, one person has to go and hide the belt wherever y'all at in the house or whatever. They go out to hide the belt. After he hides the belt and finds the spot for it, everybody has a chance to go look for it. Now, the person that hid the belt has to tell you if you're either getting hot or getting cold from where the belt is at. Now, the person that finds the belt and grabs it gets a chance to whoop everybody's ass before
Yep.
you make it back to
Base.
yeah, make it back to base. And we was tearing niggas up with the metal.
I can't believe you
with
know
the metal
that.
belt, like the
My
metal
mom-
belt.
I'm not whipping
the
my
belt
ass.
What
buckle,
kind of
all that
fucking
shit.
slavery fucking
Our
game
mom
is that?
put us on that game.
That's
Our
pretty,
mom-
and it's pretty tough. That's
we
a
was
tough
playing
game.
that in 6th and 7th grade. We would
That'll
go to
make
the
a
park.
motherfucker tough,
We
man.
played outside. We would play outside, and my mom was like, "We're gonna play hide the belt." We were like, "What the fuck, mom?"
She just wanted a reason to
Wait.
whoop y'all ass.
At one point, we lost the belt and went back to the park. Like I think, like weeks later,
And it was there.
We
We found
found
it.
the belt.
For y'all that don't
And
know,
everybody was like, "Oh, weeks later, still on edge."
Shook.
Soon
Look,
as somebody
look.
finds the belt, everybody run like.
a lot of people don't know that Chelsea Lee and Sin are actually sisters. So when when she jumps in like, yeah, and then we lost the belt, that these are sisters.
Real
here.
sisters, not future sisters.
Yeah. Real sisters.
Twin sisters.
But
Right.
yo, thank you for acknowledging
Can we
hide the
play
belt,
hide
yo.
the belt, yo?
No, because y'all not whipping my ass.
Hold on. Why would you want to play a game as a kid where you got your ass
When you
whooped by
have
a
shit
belt?
else
It's
to
mad
do, bro.
exciting because
It
you
is.
don't want to get hit,
It's
but
a
you want to
rush.
slap somebody. It's mad exciting.
And even if you do get hit,
I just don't like the
It's
belt,
gonna
though.
hurt.
Me neither.
It's gonna hurt for however much time it's gonna hurt, but you gonna get your chance to get that nigga back. That's the thing. Like it's not a bad thing at the end of the day.
that's some, like,
You get a chance to
reenactment
fuck
of, like-
It's not
somebody
really
up.
easy to slap somebody while you trying to run and they running, so you don't really get that like ass whooping like the mom.
So wait,
Right.
you gotta run to home base.
No, you got to run to home base before the person that has the belt finds you and whips
So
your
once
ass.
you get the whole home base, they can't hit you with the belt.
No,
Nope.
you safe.
You
So
good.
it's
I'm gonna be hauling
the
ass.
fight is getting back It's getting back to home base, but the person that found it now they have to go and hide the belt, and they can't grab it or nothing like that, and they gotta run too if somebody else find the belt.
That was
so
mad nostalgic.
That's a
Listen, man.
slave catcher
Thank
game.
you.
I don't want no parts. I don't want
That's
no part of no
thank
fucking
you,
slave
Chelsea.
catcher game, nigga.
I will say that that's some tough shit because I remember coming up and we did some tough shit. We did rock fights where motherfuckers almost lost an eye
What?
and shit like that. But
rock fight?
No, really rock fights. Motherfuckers get hit with a whole fucking rock and lose an eye, bleed. Oh my god, game's over. Yeah, he's done.
You almost died in that game.
No, real tough shit. But that's why I salute that though because that sounds rough. Like you said, y'all was hitting motherfuckers with the buckle.
Most definitely. Not one of my
That
boys.
shit we did to enemies in the club. We take off our belts and fuck y'all with the buckles. That's like shit we did to like
This was
real
out of
beef.
love, though. This was out of love.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's tough.
not
That's some
love.
tough love.
Damn.
With a
And
belt.
what games was you playing, Rich? Besides the hitting niggas in the head with rocks.
Oh, we did it. We did crazy shit, man. Rock, fight. We used to just stand there. You know, back in the day, we used to go hard to the body. Where like you just got toe to toe, and it's just massive. Your hardest shit to the chest, shoulders, stomach, everything. Just try not to hit the neck and the face.
Slap
Niggas used to no, this past slap
Nah, this is
boxing.
past slap boxing.
And niggas used to still slip and punch a nigga right in his neck. Boop. They be like, oh, see, man, that's what.
I never did hard to the body. We had like when it was this video game that came out. It was called Pit Fighter. This is probably back in like 7th grade, some shit like that. And then we just wanted to have like an underground fight club, and that's what we did for fun. Is we just literally fought like the same way niggas do in UFC or whatever like that. You draw a name out of a fucking hat and just fist fight somebody.
Listen.
That's scary.
Recently,
I love that shit.
Recently, I just seen some shit on the internet, right? And it was like one of those white boys that be doing like all the stunts, crazy shit. They out in like Hollywood somewhere, they videotaping everything. And he was jumping from roof to the next roof.
On
And
some
it was
crazy
like
parkour shit.
crazy shit. And the nigga like just landed on the edge of this shit, right? And no bullshit. You can ask my brother. You can ask all my dogs out my way. My dogs Keith, my dogs like Lahim, all of them that grew up on Thurman Street, my Thurman Street homies. We used to do that back in the day. We was jumping. We would go back, climb the roofs, and it was gaps in between the roofs. And we knew we could. There was no big crazy gaps. We was like 14, 15, and we used to leap from roof to roof. And we stopped when my one man, rest in peace, his name was Aunt G from downtown, Anthony Carter-Starfin. He fell. He missed. This was the first motherfucker ever missed, bro. We was like, we got used to it, doing it day by day. Niggas used to clear that shit. My man went one time. He must have misjudged that shit, and it went down.
That's crazy.
All you hear was boom, 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 boom. Then next, you know, we hear.
Yo, that's
We get done
crazy.
with everybody going down like, yo, go check on Ed. He was fine. He was busted up, bloody and shit, but he got up, sat on the step. He was like,
Y'all remember the
Rest
sleeper?
in peace.
No.
Yo,
yeah.
I
Putting
never
people to
did
sleep.
it, but
hated the
my
sleeper.
cousin.
Yeah, we did that too.
Shout out to Cynthia, Florida. My cousin and her friends, they used to come to my house and do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be all jealous, like, yo, put me to sleep. I stand behind the door. They try to choke you up. I'd be like, when is it going to happen? I would never.
And that
It was
shit
called
happens
the
in
sleeper.
10 seconds.
And you know-
you wake up, you feel all.
Nah,
yeah,
but you know
I-
that could go wrong.
No, I know.
We did that too. It's two ways to do it. You could grab somebody. You get a lot of times people put their hands behind their neck like this, and you come from the back. It's like almost cracking their back. But then they also do this where they take the skin on your neck and just push that shit all the way back. They cutting your circulation. I've seen motherfuckers not go to sleep and come out that shit retarded. They go into like a skits. It's crazy. They be like, and you be like, whoa, what the fuck? So yeah, we stopped doing that one.
Or taps. I love taps.
Hold on, what's that?
With like a
With
ball.
the basketball. You
Oh yeah, jump in the air, jump in the air,
have
shoot it in the air.
y'all ever played curveball?
Curveball legend.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Curveball. I wish
Suey.
you love
Are
them
you talking about
games.
Suey?
Listen, when she said
No. Literally, where you stand on one side of the street, I stand on one side of the street.
I gotta
yeah,
hit
we
the
played
curve,
that.
make it come back.
Yeah. Yep.
We played Suey
They do
too.
double.
I love
If cars
Suey.
come,
Was you
like-
getting doubles and triples in curveball?
I wasn't, because I was like late to the game. All my cousins played, but
Oh no, we curveball kings.
they
Like,
was watching me.
hit the ball, make it hit your curve, come back,
Yep.
hit my curve, go back, hit your curve, come back. That's a triple. That's
Damn.
real curveball
He
shit.
said that's a triple.
And when Chelsea mentioned taps, she reminded me of caps. When you put the beer cap in the
Caps,
middle of
yeah.
the sidewalk,
And then
middle line, and then I got to hit it from my side with a ball and try to get it past your line. And you get a shot every time I get a
remember that,
shot
with the
and push it
basketball.
back over my line.
I remember that.
Listen, we was in the ghetto, bro.
Yeah.
We raced popsicle sticks
Double
when it
Dutch.
rained.
I want to bring double
When it
Dutch
rained,
back.
we raced our popsicle sticks. That was like the shit to do, bro. We had to
Crazy.
create every game.
We
Yeah.
actually had games go wrong. We played hide the belk one time, and we ended up playing like a prank on my boy. He went to go like hide the shit, and when he came out of the room, we just start airing him out with a bunch of sneakers and boots that my older cousin, like literally like 30 pairs of, we just
That's
tossing
fucked
that
up.
shit.
Boots fight.
not
We
nice.
did boot fights too.
Boot fights is crazy.
We did boot fights at the sleepovers.
I've never heard of a boot fight.
So a boot fight is is the opposite of a pillow fight. You getting hit with Tim's.
Big shit.
You can-
Big shit.
you can hurt
Listen,
somebody.
shout out to the whole lynch mob. I remember we was out north at Boomy crib. Shout out to Boomy. That night of the boot fight, Boomy fought my brother. They got into a fight, and we was all homies, all in the same gang, but they got into a fight over the boot fight because you just some
boot fight.
motherfuckers when motherfuckers start falling asleep. They like, yeah, he sleep. Next thing you know, you get clunked with a motherfucking Timberland. Oh! You wake up out of nowhere. Yeah, it was. Listen, young, we was finding games, and some of them was rougher than others.
Yeah,
different.
And in the 80s, like, it seemed like in Camden, especially, like, it wasn't no real, like, it didn't seem like it was no real courts. It was all fucking milk carts. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like,
yeah,
carton,
the plastic
like,
cartons.
the plastic crates. It was crates on the joint. We played football with milk cartons. Like, weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was like literally, like, I remember it being like, when did niggas play football with a real football?
90s,
Like, I don't have no,
the 90s.
like, I don't, like,
We used
I
to
don't,
play with the foxtail for football. Do you remember the foxtail? It was like a sock, and you wind it up and you throw it. We used to play two touch. It was like football. Where
I don't remember that with a
Two-hand touch.
Two-hand touch. It was like football, but we couldn't tackle in elementary school, but it was just like football.
Yeah, niggas.
Oh, like the little thing with the thing that hangs.
It was like a tennis ball, and it has a long ass tail on it, like a sock.
Right,
And
it looks like it's wrapped with something.
You wind it up, and it goes up mad high, and then you catch it. You run like football, and we wasn't allowed to tackle because one kid we was playing on the cement. He freaking fell and knocked out his front tooth in front of everybody, his first front tooth in like 4th grade. And after that, they said no more tackling. We couldn't play suey. It was like we trying to be kids. One kid knock his tooth out. We all got to suffer.
I mean, that's
It's
a
not
big.
fair.
He suffered too.
Yeah.
He had that shit on.
He didn't care though. He got up and was still ready to play. Like
He was
Yeah,
out
but
of his
shit
mind.
like that make everybody else want to quit.
That's like
I don't want to be
Like, I
next.
don't wanna
That's
play
like
no
White
more.
Mike when he was car surfing. Remember when White Mike was car surfing and he chipped his joint? Yeah, yeah.
That's
nigga.
how that happened.
Yes, nigga.
It's just like when somebody loses their eye in the rock fight. The fight is over. It's over. The
or
game's over
a
now.
Nerf gun fight. I love Nerf.
Somebody
guns.
got
Listen, man, the hood is fucking great, man. All of that type of shit, man. But I wanted to, before we got out of here, man, I wanted to talk about, you know, love versus survival. And you know what I mean? And the differences of how everybody is raised and shit like that, you know.
Well, I think it makes sense to bring that up right now to close out with that, because that's what we talking about, like coming up off of survival, even with finding games and finding like entertainment and just ways to like amusement, find things to do. So if you just think about that alone, just trying to find things when your leisure time to do, when you like coming from these poverty places and struggle places, you know what I'm saying? It's like, just think about how it is when you like trying to like basically like you rock bottom and you trying to survive, you trying to come up out of poverty and you trying to make it, versus other people who probably, you know, coming up, they a little bit better off. They different. They pretty much well off.
More like nurturing situation.
They well off. So it's going to be more nurturing because it's more. They
don't have to worry about surviving.
Exactly.
in
They
their
don't
own
have the same worries. They don't have the same issues and trials and tribulations that the other people that we talking about that's dealing with survival. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of like, because I feel like I came up off survival. I was raised off survival. My mom came here when she was 14 from Puerto Rico trying to like find a way to make a better life. She came to Brooklyn. Then from Brooklyn, she got here at 30-something and met my dad. In Brooklyn, everything was survival. Homeless, sleeping on porches, working for people that was beating her, taking advantage of my mom, you know what I'm saying? Until she really like, you know, she had her first 2 sons out there before she got here. So that's why now when I kick it with my mom and I try to tell my mom, like, nah, mom, you know, because I be more about change. I know I came up rough, but I be trying to have my kids shit be different. So now I try to deal with the love.
Break
I try
the
to
cycle.
put the love, because I know that love is the only thing that could drive all this goofy shit out.
Right.
So I try to stay on the love type time. But sometimes when I go to my mom, you know, they older and they be like stuck in their ways. My mom like
Absolutely.
74, 73. Right. So I go to my mom, you know, and I'm talking and playing about the love. And don't get me wrong, I get massive love from my mom. I just know what type of love it is, so I know. But to another motherfucker, they be like, wow, that's how they operate? Because a lot of times it won't be no love. And my mama say it. My mama tell you, like, ain't no love. I ain't come up off love. She be like, you know, she'll tell us, like, look, think about it. Y'all grew up in jail for the most part.
Yeah.
I ain't even see you niggas. Like, so it ain't no love. I don't want to kiss. I don't want to hug. And I tell my mom that sometimes because I see it with my other friends where I be like, Mom, like, why we don't like, you know what I mean? I see my other friends with their mom and it's be like, you know, it's different.
But she loves you differently. She has her own
Absolutely.
way of loving you, and you can identify that.
Nah,
and it's funny because I had a conversation today. I can't say where I had the conversation. Because
Louis Vuitton.
No. You're so goofy. And I had this conversation. The crazy thing was, I was like, damn, why are we having this conversation right now? But I actually was talking about, you know, surviving. Like, my mom taught us how to survive rather than, like, she gave us the love too, but it was just like, you know, us women that come from different different neighborhoods, we grow up and we're a little, we might be a little aggressive. The way we talk, our gestures, it's not because we're angry or we're upset. It's no, because we grew up to learn how to survive, pay attention, watch your back, make sure no one disrespects you, make sure people talk to you right. Those are the ways that we were raised. Unlike other people, they will always constantly get love, get sheltered. So when they come into a cold world where they're getting abused or, somebody's being disrespectful, sometimes people don't know how to react. And sometimes we might be overreactive sometimes. No. But I'm kind of happy the way I grew up because it kind of gives me a chance to really protect myself when I'm out here by myself and not with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like even with me, like I don't consider myself to be like that. Like I didn't grow up with love. I feel like the survival part or being taught, the survival part was the love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
if they didn't teach you that, then what?
Yeah, like I had my Uncle Kelly was gonna be rough with me a certain type of way because he made sure that when we was out there in them streets, it was like, nah, nigga, you gotta know how to move like this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to stand up for yourself like this. The basic shit of like he talked about like throwing rocks and shit like that. Shout out to the Damian family. Niggas hit me.
Oh, you talking about LeVar, Mike and them?
Yo, listen, Michael Damian hit me in the head with a rock, nigga. Hit me in the head with a rock. We did a
lot of jailing together.
Listen,
they know.
So look,
we did a lot of jailing together.
So listen, nigga, I'm from Moore Street. So they lived on the same street as me, and our families used to just like beef and fight all the time. I heard the generation before used to. So at school, nigga, it was just gangland wars, fights all the time, dog. And these was and listen. Yeah. Listen. If from my perspective, it's like, dog, I was a super good ass kid. We was good kids. They was a badass kids, dog.
No, they were stone cold fighters.
Yo, and them niggas loved to get it in, man.
No, they was known in jail for fighting.
Yo, and we used
the Damians from Camden, LeVar and them, Mike Damian, they was known. It was some good kids from Camden that they gained names and for just whooping ass.
We used to fight every day. Every day get it in, you know what I'm saying? And one time, I guess he was tired of the fighting and shit like that. The poor Mike hit me in the back of the head with a rock, nigga.
Yeah, he got tired of you trying that jujitsu shit. He said, "Oh, you want to cheat, huh?"
I ain't fucking with Dave today.
We got a cheat move for you, motherfucker.
That nigga cleaned me with that shit, you know what I'm saying? But like when we would come home, I had one cousin that just wasn't aggressive like that. You know what I mean? He was just like a cool nigga, and he didn't like to jump in the fights when we were fighting shit like that. And my uncle like had to whoop that nigga ass. Like, nah, nigga, you see these niggas out here, nigga, you kill with them niggas, you do whatever with them niggas. And we was raised off that. My mom raised me off that. You know what I'm saying? A person push you, you punch him. A person punch you, you kick him. You know what I'm saying? Like you do more to them. I better never find out that a nigga played with you or something like that, because they understood you couldn't be fooled where we lived at. Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you come up, people will hold on like, that's the nigga I used to rob. That's the nigga. Nah, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even realize that other people didn't grow up like that. I was probably like 12 years old before I even knew that we lived in the ghetto. Like I didn't look at it as that. Right. Like I thought, when I thought about the ghetto, I thought of like people more poverty than me and my family. And I remember my mom was walking through Stockton Station and her being like, and I said something that had to pertain to like, you know, like people in the ghetto, like we not, and she stopped me like, nigga, we in the ghetto. Like, you don't see this fucking trash all over the ground? You don't see where the fuck we live at? Like, she let me know, like, nigga, you're in the ghetto right now. But I didn't know we grew up having fun doing shit like with all them games. We stayed busy. We didn't know. You know what I mean? Just like a nigga that's, you know, over in Africa that got way less than us. You know what I'm saying? They enjoying themselves and doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
They know.
That's right.
That shit is all a fucking perspective, man. So for me, I believe that I was raised with, you know, love wrapped inside of the survival or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Garnett?
I feel like I was raised on both, but when my mom passed when I was 8, I feel like I had to teach myself a lot of the other survival skills.
Right. Absolutely.
And I feel like that also hindered me. Like even now, you know, you were saying about how people interact. Like I'm not real affectionate. You know what I'm saying? Because the person I was affectionate with, which is my mom, was my best friend at the time. You know, hugs and kisses. I love you. Have a good day. That's not there no more. So I just was so accustomed and used to not hearing it that it's hard to say some of those things. And if I do say it, I really mean it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't say that a lot.
Right.
And like it's not like I said, my family, I thought they did an awesome job with me. You know what I'm saying? I know they loved me for sure and all that. Like I said, that just affected me in a certain way that now, I'm looking at it like, all right, this is the way I'm going to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to be too soft or sentimental because out here, you can't be that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we really taught. So
I think it's hard for some people to be affectionate. Like, I know my mom's mom told her that my mom told me that her mom really wasn't that affectionate with her. And that kind of affected her growing up. So us growing up, she's like, I want to have that with you. So I think it's really important for people to, if you love somebody, tell them you love them. Give them a hug. Like, don't be scared to show that affection because there might be a day where you can't show that. And you feel that inside of you. So I tell all my friends now, like, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I've never told people I appreciated them or respected them or so much in my life in the past 4 or 5 years, because I think when you get older and you mature, that's something that when you tell somebody, yo, Dev, I appreciate you for doing this for all of us, I really mean that. And I think everybody in here means that. But probably 5 years ago, I mean it, but I wouldn't say it. And I think to you, that means a lot because you're like, okay, I recognize that they appreciate it. And me telling you and me recognizing that I appreciate you makes me feel better about myself. But some people can't do that.
Right.
Love is key, man. Love will drive all that other goofy shit out. It's the one thing that could drive all that goofy shit out, man. Keep love in the forefront.
Yeah. I think people might think it's weak to, say I love you or I appreciate
you or
thank you so much. It's not weakness at all. Like when somebody tells you they appreciate you or thank you, like the simplest things, a call, I love you, a call, thank you, a text in the morning, I was thinking about you. That is the simplest thing, and I think people need to do that more.
Showing love is, they think showing love is weak, but being tough is like cool. That's what it is.
That's
fuck out of here.
Yeah, I will say this, man. I'm glad, man, for the circle that I got around me, the circle that y'all see is kind of like new for y'all, but these is the people that have been around. And what I will say is most of my people that's been around are actually very expressive about like how we feel about each other and supportive and outwardly like more than most other crews that I see, you know what I'm saying? So that is something that I'm like super appreciative of. So before we get out of here, let's spin this thing real quick.
Wheel. We gotta go.
I already know what I'm praying for.
Oh God, this nigga.
Let's get it.
Sin got on turquoise.
When
My
are we gonna
favorite
get a guy
color.
with like
Hey, Sin.
something?
You know what? I'm gonna get that for y'all.
Yep.
Thank
Me.
you.
Oh, look at God.
Like I'm a the shooter right to your crib, cause niggas been talking
And
about
this
running up. Niggas been saying they got it, but really them niggas ain't one of us. I just make a deposit. I promise you niggas, my gun bust. From the trenches, don't mind your business. And one of my hitters is pulling up.
Hold up. They got it raining on Porter. I ain't dancing, motherfuckers.
Hey yo, this has been another episode of the Devinwade Show, man. We thank y'all for tuning in every single week. For myself, for Porter Rich, for Waleska D, for Garnett Briscoe, for Chelsea Lee, for the Nasty Girls. Yo, we out of here, man. Peace.
One of us, I just make a deposit. I promise you niggas, my guns are bust. I'm from the trenches, don't mind your business. And one of my hitters is pulling up. I send a shooter right to your crib, cause niggas been talking about running up. Niggas, they saying they got it. I promise you niggas ain't one of us. I just make a deposit. I promise you niggas, my guns are bust. I'm from the trenches, don't mind your business. And one of my hitters is pulling up.